Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you really late tonight for a review, and this is for a movie review that I just got done watching not that long ago for The Northman, the 2022 movie that I've been teasing on reviewing for quite a bit. I thought I was going to do it last weekend, but I didn't come around to it, but now I just came around to it, and I got quite a bit of things to say about this movie. Uh, but I'm gonna discuss what I watched for this new The Northman 2022 movie and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, I just got done watching it, and my god, this is one of the best films I have seen in quite a while. I think it was better than the film I watched earlier, that's for sure. A hell of a lot better than the film I watched earlier. This movie is about King Amalus, or Prince Amalus, uh, Amels, or however you pronounce his name, Alexander Skarsgård's character in the movie. And I think he put on a great performance in this movie. He's a great actor, in my personal opinion. Anya Taylor-Joy plays as Olga in this movie, and then there's a Circe that kind of tells him to not turn back on his destined fate or whatever. To pretty much what happens in the beginning. His father returns home from a war, the king, which is Ethan Hawke. And I like Ethan Hawke in this movie. He's actually pretty well done with his character, of course. And his acting performance in this movie was great. This was one of my favorite films of this year. Um, but yeah, back to what I was talking about. What happens is he has to go after his father's killer, uh, Prince Amleth, or however you pronounce his name. It's a little hard to pronounce it, to be honest, in my personal opinion, but I have some mispronunciations with my how I mispronounce things sometimes, but still, really enjoyed this movie. It was a spot on, well, good movie. Uh, there were some violent scenes in it. It is rated R after all, so you're in for quite an intense movie. But whoever directed it and the script writers, they did a great job in this movie, in my opinion. Um, Basically, Prince Amleth has to seek revenge or vengeance for his father's murder by his own uncle. Uh, his own uncle was the one that did it, and his father's brother, I guess you could say. Uh, so yeah, he has to seek revenge on that man and kill him, of course, and save his mother. So basically, yeah. That's the whole premise of the movie. But the way that they ended it, I don't want to spoil it. It was like a cliffhanger kind of thing. And you're like, what's going to happen next? So, yeah, it was such a great film. I really enjoyed this movie for what it was going for. Olga was, I guess, Alexander Skarsgård's lover in the movie. Um, but yeah, this was a very well done movie. So overall, I think The Northman had great action scenes. It was very brutal at times with some of the scenes. Meaning, there was one scene in particular that was little. Not sure if you're gonna like that kind of scene, but it was unfortunately a necessary thing that he had to do. Alexander Skarsgård's character, and You'll see when you watch the movie. It's like closer to the end of the movie. But uh yeah, first score, I'm giving The Northman. In my personal opinion, I really enjoyed this movie, so I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. This was a really good movie. Had a good time watching it. The characters are, this is a character-based movie and has a really interesting story to it. I think it's fictional, so yeah, I don't know if there's any truth to all this, but there's some truth. But I'd have to do my research on this movie to be sure. But still, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of The Northman. If you've seen it, I think, in my personal opinion, I think it's better than Doctor Strange, the new Doctor Strange movie. It's quite a bit better than that. Because this is one of my personal favorite films this year. So, if you did enjoy this movie review I did for you guys for The Northman, however, there are some scenes in here that can seem very graphical and very off-putting to some viewers where you're like, oh, that scene happened, and you're unsure what you're going to think of it. But this was a very good movie. A really awesome movie, if I should say so myself. So, like I was trying to say, if you did enjoy this movie review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I'll have another video for the reason why coming out in the morning, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I hope you enjoyed the Northman movie review. Keep in mind, I am giving it a 9.5 out of 10. This was a really well done movie, for sure. Um, I don't know if it's gonna be the best movie of the year, but it could live up to that. We'll just see how time holds, how this movie holds up over the next few more months of it being on my best movies. So this is one of the best movies this year. So anyways, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this movie review for The Northman. I'm sorry that I had to delay it so much. On doing this movie review, I just had to find time to watch it. Found time to watch it tonight, and I really enjoyed it. So stay safe, take care, guys, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.